All right, so there was a recap, and we've been playing for an hour.
An hour.
And I lost 2 hours because the power went out. Or lost 2 gigabytes, 2.3 gigabytes.
Oof.
Recap, no one cares anymore. The recap's for the players. You guys that watch are fine. Bad guy taking a super beating. He's on death's door.
Things are going fine.
3 PCs are down.
We're all good. Nobody panic. Things are under control.
1 PC was thrown and knocked the other one out. That is notable. There's a moth. That's not a pterodactyl. It's a moth. It's fine.
Mothman. He lives.
Full health. Andros hasn't been hit yet. Val, what are you at?
34.
I took
34.
One of those names.
2 of these, spare, not even touched. Let their friends completely get blasted. Is all that's happened. This guy's looking real bad. Got a lot of holes in him. Now I gotta get the initiative back. Give me a second.
I believe Andros just put a lot of holes in.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, I got it. I told you he's on death's door.
I just machine gunned.
Yep.
Azagarath has many holes, and his holes are about to be blasted yet again.
You see all sorts of ichor and blood dripping out of these perfectly cut circular holes in his body from eldritch blasts. Chunks of his skin lay about the room.
And he has 10 less move speed until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Is it minus 10 or minus 30? Because he hit him 3 times.
I was playing it wrong with Faith. It's only minus 10.
Gotcha.
It doesn't stack.
Yeah, it's once on each of your turns when you hit with Eldritch Blast.
How long have we been playing this wrong with Faith? The whole campaign?
Since I got that feat.
All right, so that was Andros' turn. So was it Val's now?
That is correct. All right, so
Okay.
Val is going to rotate around the bodies of her allies. Is there a way for me to be in 10 feet in front of Azagarath, within 10 feet of him? I would have a 30-foot cone. I don't want to catch my allies. Do I have to get closer?
A 30-foot cone? There is no possible way you have a 30-foot cone and don't hit your allies.
What if I stand
Unless you're next
right
to
there?
him. Yeah.
That's fine. I can do that.
Okay.
A glyph on her chest radiates a blue-white energy as a blizzard erupts from her chest. I need a Constitution saving throw from him. I'm casting Rhymes Binding Ice.
That's a nat 20.
What the fuck is that?
Okay, so that's a success.
I'm gonna Silvery Barbs. My last Eldritch Knight spell slot.
19.
That's still a success. So you're going to take.
And
you're
Ulo
going
gets
to take
advantage on his death save.
Actually,
That's actually pretty big. 8 points of cold damage.
Oh my god.
And then Gak is going to fly over my shoulder and blast him with acid from his wings.
Okay.
That's a dex save on his end.
14.
That is a failure. He's going to take 10 points of acid damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Very nice. It's just a torrent of ice, and then the moth familiar flies over the shoulder, and it joins in with a powdered blast of acid, and it just cakes into all the open wounds with shards of ice penetrating through his body, and all sorts of viscera and skin melting at the same time. It's just the ultimate hot and cold experience.
Oh, also you took 7 points of damage when you did
That's
your
fine.
thing.
I take that. I'm still standing strong. And I blast him away.
His entire body shatters. His head's still intact, but gets exploded out onto the ground. No longer moving. You guys have defeated Asgarath the Infernal.
I'm gonna run
Yep.
over
So
to
let's-
Ulo
5,
and
10, 15,
drop a
20.
potion of healing in his mouth.
Yeah, I'm giving Ty a healing potion.
Okay. Rolf, give me a death saving throw.
I'm gonna level 3 or third level spell Healing Spirit on top of myself, Ralph, and Ty.
Yeah,
You
you
get-
wait until he gives me his death saving throw.
Yeah.
If he rolls a natural 1, he dies.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
matters right
Yeah,
now. Don't
you're at
you have a
1,
5% chance of killing your
Okay.
character?
You still want me to send it to you?
No, you can tell everybody at this point.
All right, it's a 13.
13. Success. 1 and 1. Healing bird comes. Everything
I
is
would have
good.
died too if I rolled a natural
Yeah.
one, which I didn't.
So
Yeah, but
Ty-
they healed
I
you
roll-
enough in turn base. They had enough movement to get you guys
Oh,
turn based
I mean,
in action.
that's fair.
That's
but
why
I
you
did,
didn't matter in that sense.
I did just roll a 6 though. So
What was the healing?
I'm doing it now.
Okay.
how much did I get, Zach?
6 from that healing potion.
6 from you, and then whatever
You
I
get
get
18
from
from me.
dope.
I get 14. Oh boy, Rolf, you're gonna be nice and healthy.
Hey,
27.
I'll take
Holy
that.
moly!
That was a big heal.
Thank you very much.
Somebody used a healing potion on me.
I used. You got 6 from me.
Sick.
Got
Okay, so.
And then just for funsies, the curse I set on him
Yeah.
kind of lingers for a moment after he explodes, and then it kind of drops down and forms into a ball,
Mhm.
and then it like rushes into my chest, and a couple of my burns heal up.
Nice.
Very cool.
I get a little bit of healing from rocking him.
He said his body's like. Is his body destroyed completely? It's just his head?
Yeah, just his head's left.
Frozen and shattered.
Is there any valuables in the room?
You can investigate.
I'm
I
gonna start
am-
walking up to the big fire.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
gonna-
Yeah, the entire mechanic, the entire group ignore the entire game. Pretty cool and almost got TPK'd. Yeah. Let's go look at that. Uh-huh.
That's right.
As you approach the cage,
Classic us.
It was a clean fight.
sheer panic when the entire fight went completely away from the only mechanic in this fucking room.
Oops.
Cool. No problem. Boy, that guy hits a little
Hey.
too hard.
But
Well,
hey,
you
hey, we
know,
did it though.
That's
but
that's
we
you.
did it.
That's you guys. That's you.
But we still did
it. That's you guys.
We play the game on hard mode.
Yeah, we do. We're playing on honor mode right now, dude.
We set it to story mode too.
that's the accurate part. All right. Ulu, as you approach, you see a green spout of flames in the center here, and you recognize this as a green fire elemental as you hear a voice inside your head contact you or speak to you. You do not look like my captors. Free me. I deserve freedom, and I shall give you a reward.
Is there like a lock or something on the?
Yeah, there is an arcane lock. There's like a panel interface here. Thus what Asgarath could not figure out.
I'm gonna look at Val and point at it.
Are you sure we should? Oh, it's fire.
It only spoke
right?
to his head, so yeah.
What do you want me to do with that? It's just a big fire, right?
It's an elemental. I mean, surely they captured it, and I mean, an enemy of my enemy is my friend.
You sure it's not untoward?
You seem nice enough.
All right. I'll go investigate the panel.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check.
Gladly. 14?
Just under what
Yeah.
your comprehension is at this point. You begin going through the panel, trying to understand its intricate workings, and you make really good progress, and you feel confident you're close to being able to unlock this, but
Can I retroactively cast guidance as I point towards the panel?
No. No, retro actually doesn't work that way. That's why you guys scream guidance before anybody rolls anything. So you just miss it. You may need some sort of other solution or to find more information.
I'm
in
gonna
order
cast
to...
guidance myself and take a look at it then.
Okay, go ahead and
kind
give
of
me an Arcana
complicated.
check.
I just can't make heads or tails of it right now.
That's a 13.
So close.
The 1 on the guidance, yeah. it's rough.
After Ulo and Val look at this, it seems like the system itself begins to lock up after a bunch of failed attempts, and it seems like this has become even more difficult to go through this way now.
The cage itself, what does it seem like it's made of?
Some sort of magical property keeping a fire elemental from burning through it and escaping out. Very silvery. It's not necessarily adamantite, but it looks really close. You just saw a guy get burned to it, so you imagine these people have this on hand. His entire skeleton was made of it.
You say
I'm
it's
gonna-
silvery? Is it covered in barbs?
You guys are gonna get fucked at some point. I want you to know that. This group is screwed. You're gonna have this weird shadow thing where you just faced yourselves. Self-same trial, and Char's gonna eat your soul.
Oh.
I'm gonna go collect the head.
You may add one Asgarath head to your inventory. As you see something in your quest log update.
Complete.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic. And I'm just gonna look to see if the cage itself is magical or if it's just a certain material that's...
The cage itself is magical, preventing any teleportations in or out. But you see it's directly
enough.
connected to the panel.
Yep.
It follows the panel.
Is there anything else around that is giving off any kind of aura? Go up to the walls and...
The head inside the sack of Andros is definitely magical. There is this orb in here you guys all walked by that is glowing magical with a little skull head on it. Give or take whatever you want to do with that. Yeah,
Are
and
the
the rest
fires
is...
distinct from the cage?
What's that?
The torch fires around the cages, do they seem to interact with the magic of the cage at all?
I'll go ahead and make a perception check.
Sure. That's better. 21?
Yeah, they were laid out in a cult-like ritual circle to imprison it, it looks like. You can see where blood rites and were encircled all around these wildfire flames, and potentially were able to steal this wildfire elemental from whatever plane of existence it once lived on.
Is there any obvious way to disrupt this binding circle?
I wouldn't say it's a binding circle. It brought him here, not
Okay.
necessarily keeping him here.
Okay. I'll share that information with the group.
You want to try to see if
You want
breaking...
me to snuff out the flames?
I mean, we could try.
Alright. I cast Control Flame.
Yeah, that'll work.
And
I think any non-magical means you feel would not be enough to extinguish wildfire. You turn off all the flames inside the circle, and
Snuff out all flame.
they are snuffed out indeed. The control panel linking to the cage is still glowing magical. The elemental still feels locked in the cage. It appears locked in the cage. He doesn't feel it. He appears. Inside your head, you hear him going, "Good efforts, but not enough. I cannot escape still. Magic bounds me here."
Do you know anything about the panel? Are you familiar with it at all? Or...
I am unfamiliar with this plane's technology and beings.
How big is the elemental?
10 feet.
We're big.
Can I try shooting an Eldritch Blast against the cage, like a portion of the cage, see if I can damage it.
Doesn't damage the cage, but yeah. Don't roll.
Okay.
We're not doing that. You can hit an inanimate object
Yeah.
repeatedly over time. The cage is on damage, no. As
How
an
would you
impact.
Look at the orb.
Yeah, I was about to just head on over there.
Okay.
Guidance.
Thank you. I rolled like so bad on my Arcana. I have a +8. Guys, I promise I'm not dumb.
Okay.
So as I walk over to this orb, it's like a glowing orb on a skull pedestal, just as presented.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I feel any type of specific magic radiate? No, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm wondering if the
I
magic
already have detect
radiating.
magic, so before she does that, can I tell her what school of magic this thing is?
Sure. Gotta look them up.
And then I cast it on her.
Thank you. I'm trying to ascertain whether the magic of this orb is something that gives off a malicious aura.
Divination.
Divination.
If I closely peer into this orb, does it seem to change in regards to my attention?
It does not just peering into it. No.
Okay. If I float a hand over it, does anything seem to happen?
You begin to feel a power, an electricity of sorts, pulsing through your veins as you get ever closer to it, but nothing immediately happens still.
All right. Touch it.
Cool. You saw nothing. Oh, clearly no one fucking watches the stream. Good to know. I'm safe. You're all too busy on your fucking Instagram.
No one's gonna know.
I saw it.
You saw nothing!
Across
I was
just
trying
didn't
to be
say
nice.
anything.
I just didn't say anything. I was just like, oh, all right, well,
paid the illusion of secrecy.
like, all right.
Trying to be
Alright,
good players for you, Reed.
Every time Reed makes a mistake, I'm just gonna point it out now.
Yeah, you know what? That reminds me.
Hey, I saw that. This guy's a sham.
Everyone's just
What are
like,
you
we just didn't
doing?
say it.
Azagorath, why have you taken so long?
Pull my hands back.
You can't remove your hand.
Shit. I say nothing.
You dare summon me and not even wait.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Let's give it a good old college try. 18?
Fail. Ah! You feel like... Oh, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Because you failed. Yeah, whatever.
There you are. What? A hobgoblin? Hobgoblin, what are you doing?
Truthfully, just trying to clean up the mess that was left behind here.
Do you play games with me right now, Hobgoblin? Do not be curt with me. You speak to the god of vengeance. What has happened to my Asgarath?
Val, you good over there?
And I respond, do I hear? I shoot some panicked looks over. Is there a distinction I feel between the words that come out of my mouth and the words that I communicate to this entity? Would I be able to talk to my friends while not? Like, can I put my hand over the phone?
You don't know. You gotta try.
Yeah. I'll answer the entity aloud and say, "Well, God of Vengeance, I don't mean to be hurt with you. However, we're just passers-by trying to clean up the mess left behind by a fire stick, and we find an even bigger mess.
I'm gonna try to rip Val away.
Please do."
Probably could take 5 points of pain.
5 points of pain. 5 points of hyperextension to the shoulders.
As you're trying to be ripped away from it.
Can I try and will myself away from this thing using the power of my brain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're still on.
The demon voice. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
We gotta back up. All right. You were saying you were replying to what were you? You were saying cleaning up the messes. Okay. One step at a time. Okay.
Oh my gods in all the 13 hills. Are you telling me a bunch of adventurers waltzed in and killed Asgarath?
That does seem to be what happened.
He owes me a debt. And you have robbed me of that.
I'm gonna
Perhaps.
try back it up and shooting Eldritch Blast at the orb.
Seeing Andros try so hard, I'm gonna have my Wildfire Spirit move up to Val, Val, and try to teleport her away from it.
You got it.
Val teleports away with the spirit.
Okay.
So,
Yoink.
you
Hey.
said
Right
you were
there.
talking to a god?
God of Vengeance.
I wasn't done, bitches. The orb is still in your hand after the teleportation, but the pedestal is still over here. But we're gonna say the orb is still in your hand.
Having a Spider-Man moment right now.
Yeah.
Seeing that the orb is still in contact with me, I would respond to this entity. Perhaps the debt that was owed to you can be repaid simply with the soul of the debtor. He should be heading your way in quite an expedited fashion.
Do you mock me, Hobgoblin?
Nope.
You think I have power over the Death's domain? One more outburst from you, and I will send my champion for your skull.
Damn, dude.
Here's how this is going to go. You are going to get that elemental for me. You will bring it to the location I sent to your putrid mind. And then from there you will give me the head of my fallen, incompetent debtor. And then our business will be done. Unless I deem it unfinished. Be thankful for such a merciful decision to me. If I did not have such a foolish debtor, I would not be so kind.
You guys are just staring at this dude. Like, Val's just talking. Well, not talking now. She's just probably panicking. Unless you guys couldn't hear anything and you're now just being polite
classic
again.
Val. She's fine.
Did the voice changer work? I'm not using the AI
It did.
stuff. Okay.
No, it did.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Okay, yeah, no, take time to process that. No rush there. Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to Val and I'm gonna hold my hand right next to the orb but not touch it, and I'm gonna shoot it with Eldritch Blast to try to see if I can destroy it.
All right, Ari, fucking chill for a second. I just gave Val one more shot. I gotta think now.
Well, you asked us what we were gonna do.
I know, but now you're testing me if I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. He just threatened to throw a champion after you guys. You're level 5. Fuck. I gotta think now. I gotta think.
Well, the question is it a god or is it a demon who claims themselves to be a god? Do they actually have the ability to do it? Do they want to manage those resources in that way? Does it seem that advantageous to them?
Gotta think.
Surely you can't have that much to gain from using such a mighty resource on, as you've described yourself, a random gang of adventurers.
Are you talking to him this way right now? Or are you just...
I don't know. Am I? The way you said that made me think that I shouldn't be, but I gotta roleplay somehow. Yeah, we gotta progress the plot, sure.
All
Yeah.
right. Oh, Jesus. All right, we're going with it. All right. You hit the orb. You say that.
I should have known better than try to reason with such pitiful beings. When a god makes a promise to another god for the delivery of a creature, there is no other option nor lack of resources at my hands. Goodbye, Hobgoblin. Hands free.
So we move quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna run back over to the panel.
let me try that panel again real quick.
Guidance.
You gotta roll really high because of what you guys already attempted it twice and it didn't work. To the panel.
Anyone else? Does anyone else have any kind of, like, I'm not touching it yet, looking at it. Does anyone else see anything? Does anyone else have any ideas of how we could possibly crack this? Any other ways we can, like...
I'm gonna look around,
Make an investigation.
see if I can find something that might help us.
Make an investigation check.
I'm gonna hold up Asgaroth's head. I don't know. I'm just gonna fucking hold it up.
Is it facial recognition?
The button crew proves to be the button crew, man.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys push the buttons real quick. And we're
That
already
is-
flailing. What'd you get with your
that is a-
investigation?
23.
Yeah, you notice, and then pointed out as well from the detect magic, there's a connection between the panel and the cage. That is magical. It's not a wire per se, but there is like a block building connection, stonework, artificial connection between the cage and the panel.
So there's a physical connection?
Yes.
that we can
We can
break.
disrupt that physical connection.
Potentially, you can try to hit it.
Scimitar.
You hit and break it through. It takes you guys a little bit, but it cuts. And we'll pretend the detect magic's still up. It's probably still up. You can see that the cage is no longer magical. The panel's still magical, but the cage isn't anymore.
That work? Looks like it's
Alright.
disconnected.
So if the cage isn't magical, then the spirit should be able to free itself.
Makes sense to me.
I do not have the ability to teleport myself.
Can
Can't
you
you
melt
just-
the cage?
Okay.
The cage
I
is
teleport my
still the
spirit in.
cage.
Teleport my spirit in,
Yes.
and then say,
And then you...
"Come with me," and then teleport it out.
Yes! You got it! Very good.
So
We
smart.
solved the puzzle.
There was 3 different ways to solve that. You got that way.
Let it be roll unknown.
I'm
We
gonna.
made it
fucking-
3
I'm
episodes.
gonna get the triangle in the square hole, guys. I'm gonna do it.
We're gonna
I'm
take
gonna
our
blast
break. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a break. A
You see, if
merciful
you turn the
break.
triangle on its side,
You guys have freed the elemental.
Mhm.
And immediately, there is a beautiful poof of magic, the sound that you're used to in Baldur's Gate whenever some individual teleports in. And you see the familiar visage of a very tall-looking, beautiful being as Oberyn Glibberwink has rejoined the party. Hello, my friends. What have you found here? You have done such a good job, Ulo. Look at this. The wildfire spirits.
magnificent.
What's that?
Can I make like sparkles appear around
Magnificent.
him as he comes back?
Yes, definitely.
Like
He's
little
loving
fireworks.
it.
It's like
and
little
he just,
prestidige.
like, he goes up to it and he's just like, oh, thank you all very much for this generous gift. I will be taking him now.
Now hold on, just for a brief moment.
I do not consent to be taken anywhere. As he's kind of like says it in everyone's minds at once, and you see Oberyn go, please. What's up, dear?
We, if you look around for a brief moment, you see that orb over there, and you see that head that Andros has. We came in here and we fought somebody who apparently
Insight check.
does not
Everybody,
care.
insight check.
Cool. I give him the lowdown.
No, well, wait a second. No, stop.
13.
Everybody just keeps rushing. No subtlety or nuance in this fucking group.
Natural 20 for a 19.
Narratively.
I got a 22.
Okay. All right. Whispers. I'm going
I got
to
a
DM.
natural 19.
19.
Literally everybody but Zach notices. All right. So because
That's
Zach
fine.
is talking.
That's fine.
Zach can then role play not knowing this information. When he points out the head, you see Glimmerweek
Oh, that's genius.
absolutely recognizes the face of the person that is being held. And you see it causes him so off guard that he doesn't hide it in that moment. But in the quick second that it's there, it's immediately gone as he comes back and he's looking at Val. Yes. Yeah.
It seems that this individual was someone who was in debt to the god of vengeance, who communicated to us through that orb and said that they wanted this wildfire spirit for themselves, and if we didn't deliver to them, they were going to send their attack dog after us and crush our skulls, I believe was the verbiage used. So
All of your
I have-
skulls?
mine specifically. I think it was a one-way conversation, but I imagine if everybody is around when that individual is here, more than one skull will be shattered at that time. So
Proceed with caution.
Sounds
If
like
you
a
take
very
it-
you problem right
it
now.
is a very us problem, but
I was just freed from my cage. Please, I do not wish. Be quiet.
He's trying to get away, and you see as he continues to like elementals like saunter away. He's not making. He's stuck in place like on a treadmill, an infinite treadmill, right next to Oberyn.
Oh, poor guy.
Trust me, friend. He's nothing but good.
I do trust him. I just worry for our own safety, and perhaps in exchange for the 2 wildfires that we've acquired recently, you could grant us some kind of boon of protection, perhaps, so that we do not get our skulls crushed.
You keep saying us like this is a we problem. Everyone here seems to be fine. It seems like you're the one that has made anger from the god of hatred and vengeance.
It's true.
Something you don't really want to get involved with. I feel like as soon as I touch that, I am going to go down the proverbial rabbit hole, and now he might be coming after me, and we don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
You are touching it right now, though, right? Because that spirit is the thing that it wants.
It doesn't know I'll have it.
Not yet.
He narrows his eyes at you. You wouldn't rat out. I gave you comfort when you were traveling in the Feywilds.
Certainly a being as grand as a god of vengeance would have resources to track down the thing that they want, regardless of whose hands it falls into.
I can be very convincing in my abilities to not be tracked.
How do you know him? As I hold up the hat.
Ah, the stinky one again. No, I won't even give that the time of day. Ay. We are in a dire situation, and I appreciate all of you for doing your very best today and bringing me not even just a sample of the wildfire, but the spirit himself. He goes back over to Ulo. You absolutely brilliant boy. You've made our tribe and clan so proud and so happy.
It's like petting me.
Yes, he is love bombing and giving you so much affection right now, and you feel like your world is on fire. It is in the best way, in the way that fire's positive to you.
By chance,
Stars in your eyes.
Would you know what the god of vengeance would want with this spirit?
Oh heavens! Who knows what the gods want? The gods are fickle and problematic. That's why I steer clear. I try and keep steer of gods, demon kings, archfey, and dragon gods. All bad news.
Seems a good rule to live by.
Shouldn't have touched the orb, and you would have been being right next. You would have been on that plan too.
Lesson learned. Never push buttons.
Are you willing to share with us your plans, or is that a secret?
Oh, it's not a secret at all. I use it to enrich my power and the power of our tribe so we can have a safe place to live in the Feywilds. It is a mess out there. And once I'm strong enough, those Archfey won't be able to touch our perfect little clan.
And what happens to this spirit in the meantime? Is he absorbed by this, or is he just...
Oh, the process itself, he'll be fine. He won't. Not a single thing will happen. He'll be fine.
Does that feel like the truth?
Yeah.
You guys can insight check.
I believe he's gonna
giant-
have a nice home on the farm.
Giant towering Fey over you. You said 19?
13.
13, okay.
11.
You're too distracted to really tell intent, as you almost feel an aura of intimidation starting to come out through the kindness here, as he's very much almost like leaning over you guys, and the smile's starting to get really long, his fingers extending a bit, his eyes start glowing a little bit with a little of fire on the and the pupils himself. He seems to be being very outwardly intimidating subtly. All right. There's a subtle intimidation starting to happen that, to whether truth or not, you don't know, but you can tell you're starting to wane on this phase patience. So we're agreed. You're releasing it to me, and everything is fine. Or you're not agreed. Your opinion doesn't.
You need our approval to take it?
No, I'm just trying to be courteous.
Huh. Interesting. So, is there a reason you can't just find these fires yourself?
I'm feeling I come here with my kindness of my heart, trying to help this group, and I am being grilled right now. Ulo, what company do you keep?
I don't know where this is coming from, honestly. I mean, this
Thank
is why
you.
we're here.
Yes,
I
the whole reason it's sent out to fight fires. I am going out and finding as many fires as I can as well, and the many different planes and worlds and in our clan, and also taking care of it. There's a lot of spinning plates going on here. So we'll just agree to hand over the elemental, and I will be on my way.
I imagine we're gonna see more of this going forward, and who better
Of course,
to tell us
you're
more
barely
than,
here a few
than
days,
Oberyn?
and look how well you've done. There'll be plenty of this to go around.
I think Val's having a pretty difficult time, like trying to solve two completely different problems in her head at the same time. Like, okay, obviously this is fucked up that this guy is trying to take this wildfire spirit against its will, but also we're probably, like, I'm probably fine. Like, I probably have a target on my head now, and my ticket out is this spirit, so I don't know what to do. Feels like
Good.
no matter the choice I make here, it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of
We're
situation.
playing Baldur's Gate 3, baby, and you guys had some interesting rolls. We're down this path, and you don't got
Yeah.
no quick saves.
Nope.
Yep.
Well,
Can we go back to an hour ago, please?
Nope.
Specifically, don't touch fucking orb.
Don't touch the orb.
Don't touch the shiny thing.
Don't touch the shiny
Roll.
thing and then proceed to, not play ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows, Val? Maybe he'll track the fire, and assuming that you have it, he'll go after the fire elemental spirit and track that rather than you. So giving it away would be
Beneficial.
beneficial to you, possibly.
Yeah.
But
If they
maybe,
track us
I don't.
down, you could just say we lost it. What are they gonna do then? What's the point of killing you if you lost it?
He got away.
It would be a shame if doom befell whoever possessed this spirit.
Agreed. So I'll make sure nobody ever sees this spirit again.
Except you and your clan.
Of course! Of course! He will be tucked away safely. You notice, like, normally he would be talking to you guys, and he's no longer able to talk to you guys, the elemental. He's doing the same motions he used to do that you used to hear him in your head.
Yep.
I don't know, Ty. What do you think?
I mean, Ubo's a good friend. I mean, I don't know. I don't have any qualms with it. I mean, vengeance sounds a lot worse than, helping out some elementals. So, simple choice to me.
Glimmerwink is currently, like, fondling and petting the head of both the elemental and Ulo right now. Very
Yeah, look,
uncomfortable
see?
bed pets.
Looks fine to me.
Does it look fine though? Or don't they feel it's fine?
I mean, you're the one that's freaked out about the vengeance, dude. So, I mean,
Yeah.
if I were a betting person, and I am, I'd probably bet on our glimmer wing friend.
Okay.
I mean, you've seen me, like all of these
Yeah.
beautiful powers that he's given me that I've accrued, and imagine what he can do with this spirit. I mean,
Exactly.
it will be conferred upon all of us, of course.
He gave us
course.
Ulo.
Think how strong Ula will become once we assimilate this. It will be
Exactly. I don't know what you got freaking about. Well, I understand the vengeance. That's scary. But the other stuff,
We'll help you against the vengeance.
Yeah.
Even if that's just running away like cowards.
That's something I can get behind.
So we're agreed. I will take the elemental.
It's funny, you keep asking, and I feel as though if I don't agree, you can't
You're
leave.
supposed to say yes.
I know I'm supposed to, but I'm interested to see what happens if I don't.
God damn it. He's trying to kill himself. he doesn't want to live.
Ulo, your friend here is such a kidder. He just seems to be testing the powers that be today.
Yeah, Val is just a
As
real
he
jokester.
gets
She's
really
just been a
close
real
to you, Val,
jokey
now and puts
face.
both his hands on you, which are like down by his waist, maybe. Your head comes up, and you're tall you're a hobgoblin. And he's got his hands on your shoulders, and you start feeling a very painful squeeze on your shoulders as he starts digging in onto the backside, as you feel some of his sharp fey nails going
Backside?
into
Whoa.
you, like here, but then, it's going in that way.
Oh, okay. The actual
And-
back. I see.
Yeah, and you see he looks into your eyes and goes, I think it's time we stop pushing the limits of everyone's patience and just agree to get things moving. One sec. Oh, we don't talk anymore, Zach? Jesus.
What's that?
No, I was looking for a DMs. I was looking for a DM.
Oh. Oh. I don't know, Reed. I'm getting mixed messages here.
Yeah, because your boy's not being nice to you guys anymore. We're playing some
No, I
real
understand.
D&D here. I'm not telegraphing everything I do anymore.
Well, Oberon, Glimmerwing. It would seem that I have no choice.
I'm glad you've come to a logical conclusion. We can put this old nastiness behind us. I hate to impose on Ulo's friends in such a way, but when you got under my skin so easily, it must be the plane that does it to me. Or that wretched stink that seems to follow one of you. But it's all right. Amends be amends.
Place is quite disgusting.
Utterly.
No,
It's not as pretty, that's for
everybody.
sure.
Yes, indeed. So I have 5 yeses from all of you to take the elemental.
Yep. I think you guys
Yeah.
all have to say yes.
Because
With pleasure.
Sure.
It would seem that you do have everything you need.
Excellent. As he goes and, what did you say? You said pleasure, though, Hunter?
I said with pleasure.
Oh, with pleasure. Okay. Just making sure. Because I was a little worried that you're going to fuck this up, too.
Nope. Nope.
Fakes it. And disappears.
Do we hear anything else?
Sorry. Apologies for the distrust. It was a Paris situation we just came from.
Understandable. All of you have a wonderful night and feel better. As he leaves, his hand opens up and you see a basket full of food and gifts left in the center of where he was as he disappears. Keep doing great work, Ulo, my boy. He pinches your cheek and disappears.
blush.
Was that so hard, Val?
Golden.
Heroes Feast. Everybody, there's a Heroes Feast left for all.
Holy moly.
Is
I'm so hungry.
Let me just make sure I get all the buffs for you.
Heroes Feast
on
you can
wisdom
take it with
saves,
you, or you can
immunity to
consume it
poison in the poison
inside.
condition.
How long does it last? Do we know?
It lasts about an
4
hour.
hours?
Or like the feast itself lasts like an hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, the buff lasts for
The buff lasts for a day.
24 hours.
24
a day. Yeah.
24 hours, yeah.
You're immune to poison, being frightened. You make all wisdom saving throws at advantage. Hit max is increased by 2d10. Gains the same. So I'll just say 20. You get these benefits for 2 hours or 24 hours. Cured of all disease and poisons. I don't believe any of you guys are diseased or poisoned at the moment. But you have to choose whether you eat it in here or bring it with you and eat it in an outside campsite as you guys are making your way back to Dawn Call or doing something different.
I'm gonna take it with me. I'm not gonna eat it right now.
Yeah. We should
Yeah, let's take it with us and eat it.
Okay.
Do we all have to do that? Are we taking like mutton sticks? Is that how we're doing this?
No, you can like pick it up. It's still in its basket. It's not like the Heroes Feast
okay.
itself isn't like a giant table. It's like in a picnic basket of sorts that is like a bag of holding, and you can just keep pulling out stuff from it.
Oh, dope. Well, I want to take a sandwich out. I want some.
Yeah.
You said 2d10?
It's just 20. You get max because Glimmerwing did it for you.
Nice. See, we just got intel. You're welcome. Freaking fools.
Hell
Now I'm the tank.
yeah. Shall we get on the road?
Yeah.
Very
Hey,
good.
Val, what happened when
Yeah, are you good?
Oberyn came up to you?
To two problems. Firstly, I'm being hunted, so I need to learn how to find divinity and make myself scarce.
That sounds bad.
It does. It is, but it's been done before. People.
Do you want some of my sandwich?
That sounds wonderful, but I want you to fully enjoy that sandwich.
Thanks.
There's more where that came from. We can
There's
have-
like a very like present but vacant look in her eyes, like she's thinking. The second thing. How close is Ulo to this conversation?
He's right there.
We're, like,
Everyone's right,
next to
there.
you.
Big old smile on Ulo's face. He's living his best life, man.
Ulo, did you grow up in the Conclave?
Yes.
And you've never known life outside of it?
I mean, I've been with you all this time.
Right. Has Glimmerwink been the head of the Conclave for the entirety of the time that you've been there?
How would he not be? That doesn't make any sense.
Okay. I noticed you are all smart enough to know, but he needed our approval to take that spirit. He couldn't just take it. He literally could not leave without us saying something, and I wonder if I had not relented, if he would not have taken extreme measures to ensure that he got his way. I'm just concerned that his behavior indicates a character that is potentially more nefarious than we were initially led to believe. And it's concerning because I did think so highly of him. It would be a shame if the hospitality that he provided for us when we were in his group was only to serve his own ends.
I mean, surely anybody would be defensive of his own people, denying him the power to protect his people and allow us to live the way we live.
But power at what expense? I can find power in a library. Rolf can get stronger. You don't need to coerce spirits for power. It's concerning. You heard the spirit. You heard it say that it didn't want to go. But he didn't care. He said that its opinion didn't matter. And that's just concerning to me. I don't know if the face that he wears is the face that truly belongs to him, but yeah, I just I'm not sure of him.
A question. Did Glimmerwink train you in your abilities?
All of my power is derived from him.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. And I try to subtly shoot a look to Val. Just like I want to say something.
You can see Ty putzing around trying to cast stuff to try to get her little Modron guy back. Not like actual spells, but you just see her kind of like, that's not working. How did it happen?
Yeah. Yeah. That's beautiful. That's a fun
Just
little
try to
play.
tap into it. You just see in the background just like all kinds of
Yep.
like crazy prestidigitation effects going off.
Ty has the
Fireworks.
strongest form of ADHD in all of Zenya. Baby, we're only
Sandstorm playing in the
beginning.
background.
Literally just all kinds of crazy shit is happening in the background. You're like, God, it's so hard to focus right now. Oh my God.
Yeah. No, that was disconcerting. No, when he came up to you and was almost aggressive with you, I was ready to back you up and try to, get him away from you and tell him no. But as soon as you said you didn't have a choice, I figured I'd better just follow your lead.
Well, Laurel, I do appreciate that. Sincerely, that is good to know that you're in my corner. I would hope that we don't have to tangle with the likes of him anytime soon, because I'm tired. I can't handle that right now.
That was the other thing. I didn't want to add another.
Oh,
but
I didn't. Yeah, I figured it was.
I did not.
Them.
I did not like how he acted with you there.
I mean, surely
Although-
it would act the same if one of us was in danger and you had to gain some ability to save us or protect us, and you have a family, or sometimes
I don't
being
know.
aggressive is necessary.
Yeah, I don't know if he thinks that we're his family though. I think he thinks you're family, but I don't know if that extends to everyone else here.
Well, no, of course not. He needs to protect Conklin.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
It would be aggressive to do that.
of course, no.
He would have been killed or captured by Archfey years ago, if not for him.
Hey, I've been in the Fae a long time. I understand. I'm not saying it as any judgment.
Now you're in timeout. I'm kidding.
I
No.
think we be extremely careful with Oberyn.
You guys have not exited the
forward.
cave, by the way. You have left that initial room. You're retracing your steps,
Oh.
but because of the
Breaking.
intensity of the conversation,
yeah.
you guys are basically stopped in the hallway at this point. You're almost at the exit, but you're still there. Just
Okay.
for context.
No.
Sorry, you broke up a little bit when you were saying that. Were you saying that we were making our way towards the exit of the dungeon?
Yes, but you're not
Or-
out of it yet. You're close to the exit of the entire dungeon. But you stopped to have this conversation basically because it got to this point of intensity.
Yeah.
Just letting you guys know you're not at this scene is all. You're
Yes.
not
Got
at
you.
your campsite in your safe Baldur's Gate.
We're walking.
Yes, you are walking out though. You established that with the Fjords.
I'd like
Good
to
sandwich.
walk towards the back of the group.
I mean,
Kind
it's
of lag behind a bit.
Yep.
Oh, you're with me then. I got stubby legs.
so.
Perfect.
I mean, Andros and I probably have the least interaction with Oberyn, and me not ever even banging to the Feywild. I am particularly. He is unknown to me in that sense, so I don't really know what to think of him other than I am wary of him currently.
Probably wise. It's a good place to be in regards to most Fae, I would say. Wary, optimistic, but wary.
I
I've had a good
Worry.
interaction with Fae.
It is fair to be afraid. I mean,
A fade?
you can't be safe unless you're near someone dangerous.
don't think that's
I don't
true.
think that's true,
I don't
actually.
think that's true at all.
Surely it is.
I guess we'll have to agree to disagree on that, Uwe.
What a
Where-
quote.
Where are you safest then?
He does have a point. I mean,
Protected by the city watch? Are they not dangerous?
I'm not saying I'm not saying that is always wrong. I'm just saying that being near something dangerous is the only way to be safe and the best way to be safe. It's not the only answer.
Your world is strange.
Fair enough.
I do think I see what Ulo is trying to mean though. Like
No, I know exactly what he's saying.
being aware of the danger in front of you and keeping
Yes.
that closer is safer than the unknown dangers that you can't see.
mhm.
Yes, but to me, that he is an unknown danger.
True. Only to Ulo and in a part Ty and Val, he's less of an unknown.
Yes.
I think that you're probably safest when you are the one who is dangerous.
That's true, but I think we're getting
Are you
sidetracked.
trying to say we're not dangerous? We just took down a
Jesus.
We are quite formidable.
Let's move along. We gotta make haste back to the city.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
let's go get this
Andros.
gore off of ourselves.
Good idea.
I can presto some of it off of your clothing.
Not if I do first.
No! She's too powerful. I'll make your clothes dirty then. Ha ha!
It's too quick. I can't stop. her.
Given we got to the cave pretty early and it's probably like maybe only late morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we could. I mean, we've got a day of traveling to go.
Yeah,
Let's.
but let's stop for a meal,
Okay, yeah.
and like we can finish our hero's feast.
Yes.
feast?
You
Excellent.
guys are able to get outside of it. You woke up and immediately did this, and now you're trying to get back to Dawn Call. You guys are able to eat the feast just fine. You all have the benefits. We'll say the dungeon encounter and all that. Like, what time did you guys get up? Do you remember to go to the dungeon?
It was clearly 5 a.m.
It was probably closer to like 8 or 9.
8 or 9. So
All right,
you have
whatever.
2 hours for the dungeon and everything that happened. So we're at 11. And then to get out of it and then eat your feast, we're about at 1 p.m. when you can set out to try and return to Dock.
Okay.
Can we
Day
short,
journey.
short rest when
Is
we
the
get
feast
to a
24
comfortable
hours?
distance?
Yes.
Or is the feast okay?
24
It's not until
hours,
next-
not long
okay,
rest.
yeah.
Yes.
Yep,
I
yeah.
looked it up for exactly that. These benefits last for 24 hours.
Once we get to a comfortable distance away from the lair, if we could pause for a short rest, that would be beneficial. I think.
I mean, the Hero's Feast is kind of a short rest.
What is
That
that?
should
Is
heal
that
you
10 hit
20.
points?
Yes,
Okay.
you get 20 temp hit points.
20
You're immune to being poisoned and frightened.
Is it
Advantage on
10
wisdom
hit
saving
points or is
throws.
your
It's
it
hit point
your-
maximum.
Oh,
Hit
okay.
point
Point
maximum.
max.
Excuse me.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks for asking. Is increased by 2d10.
Wow.
It's so good.
Mhm.
Because your
point
GM got to
maximum.
roll the 2d20.
Thanks, bud.
I'm a spoiled bitch that gets max stats when he puts his players out because they never bitch about that. Oh no, we get
Thanks,
the best
DM.
stuff. No, DM, I hate it.
Thanks, TM.
No, shut up. Just teasing,
Okay.
tease. That's all my girlfriend does. Stupid love language is teasing her whole family, just fucking ribs and teases. I'm like, are you guys okay? Can you say a nice thing about one another, please? They're like gross. Stop that.
Yeah, you gotta get some. You gotta get a mix of the two. That sounds rough.
That's I got plenty with them. Okay, so short rest. Sure, you can take a short rest.
Appreciate
That'll be
it.
another hour, so that'd be like 2 p.m. for you guys to take off.
I'm going to use arcane recovery, refresh my tattoos, and stretch my muscles and regain some hit points.
Are you guys, so you're going to travel now. You guys have a 3 days journey back. Do you want to do it stealthily, fast, normal?
We
How
should
would
at
you
least
go?
start off fast with the hero's feast.
Okay. Are you going to travel through the night?
Benefit, right?
I don't think so.
Probably.
Do we have an
not.
urgent need to?
I don't know. Do you guys?
I don't think so.
No.
Nah.
Nah.
Okie doke. You guys, go ahead and give me a roll for the normal travel day. Somebody give me a survival
This-
check.
Straight. Oh, survival check. I can do it.
Got
I can do that.
Pyro rolls a 1. He's
Yeah.
got this. The only thing would have been missing was the old
Oh, my family just pulled in. I'm gonna
The
go
old-
give them a hand real quick. I'll be back in like 15ish.
Guidance.
Okay. Well, go for it.
Does that guidance count?
No, it's after. You have to say it before.
I
That's the
didn't
fun of the
think
race.
I didn't think so.
The other group's really good about that. Every time, oh, you're good. You guys are fine. But every time the other group goes to do anything, if somebody wants to do guidance, they're like, no, stop. I need to do something. I cast guidance. And I'm like, all right, it counts. You got it in. All right. You guys travel. You set up camp for the night. You're now inside the camp, and nobody wants to talk to you, but here we are. Who wants to take first watch?
I can take first. Oh, yeah.
We can take it together.
All right, sure. Old buddies.
Mhm.
Both of you guys give me a perception check.
It's a nice.
Perception.
It's a 4. I seem
Okay.
like I've got a little bit of something on my mind.
Sure.
19. I'm paying
19.
attention.
Rolf, you notice that Andros,
Yes.
Jesus, Andros is preoccupied.
Mm-hmm.
But what you do notice, approaching the camp, you can see like a very tiny amber glow in the distance, walking towards the camp, just coming a little closer by closer. You can hear a little bit of the crunching of gravel and snapping of twigs. Snapping of twigs would be better just right there, toward the camp.
Hey, we got company.
Mm.
Right up there. I give like a clock direction for him.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Like, 2 o'clock.
And you're able to see that now,
12 o'clock.
Andros, as it's been pointed out.
Let's. I'm gonna approach like 50 feet. Like try to see if I can make heads or tails of it. Get a tiny bit closer.
Sure. Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
As you are walking toward the camp, or walking away from the camp, what you begin to see is
Actually, correction. I do not.
you don't see shit. It's fucking pitch black, bucko.
I did.
What do you mean?
I did. I don't approach it then, and realizing
yeah.
I realized my mistake. I'm just like, okay.
Is it the other character?
Yeah.
Uh,
So I am. I mean, I'll watch it for like a couple minutes.
I'm pretty
Is
sure
it like
Ryan
going-
has.
I have dark vision,
Yeah.
so
He does.
yeah, I'll be like, if something happens, alert everyone, and I'll walk out.
Yeah.
I'll give
Okay.
myself a
Let's
card,
say I'll. It's walking towards us, right? So it's gonna get
Well,
closer.
whatever. It looks like it's coming closer. Whatever this glowing
Okay.
thing is.
Okay. I'll walk out 20 feet.
Okay. And as you notice, it's about 30 feet outside your camp, and it's getting closer. You can make out now that you're getting up and standing on the edge. You see a completely full-plated armor individual the large skull on its chest embedded into it. Big sword on his back, and you can see there's a big cigar in his mouth, and that's the glow you've been seeing as it's approaching the camp.
Can I help you, traveler?
Stops in its tracks. Smart of you to post watch. This the group with a hobgoblin wizard?
No way. No way this is real, Reed.
I don't know any hobgoblins.
Nah, they just got the wrong location.
Am I hearing any of this?
You're sort of, because you stayed where you were, he went 20 feet away, so you're listening to Rolf saying stuff 20 feet away. So
Okay.
you're getting him, you're not hearing the other guy. The other one's not raising his voice that loud.
But he hears me say, I don't know any hobgoblins.
Yes. Yeah.
And
Does he have like the foreign individual clearly have complete vision of the group right now?
How would you know? I don't know how Andros would have any idea to answer
I
that
just see a
question.
dark shape in the okay.
If that. He hasn't even cut through because what's his name has gone up. Rolf has gone up and the other guy stopped where he is. So
I'm
you
just- okay,
only
I'm
see
just
Rolf
looking
and then
in
there's
that
the darkness
direction.
at the edge of the camp.
Yeah.
Besides that one amber, you can peg the one amber that's going in and out. Now that's closer. You're seeing how it goes. It gets like really bright and then it dims.
hmm
It's got no sense to it though, Rolf, which is odd.
the smoke.
Yeah.
Interesting.
If there's no hobgoblins, then you won't mind me stopping by your camp for a moment then, huh? I'll just be on my way.
What are you looking for this hobgoblin for?
I've got orders from the god of vengeance. You might have heard of Tivage before. There's a particular hobgoblin in these parts. Caused him some trouble. With vengeance being my purview and all, we gotta seek some vengeance.
Forgive me if I don't want a stranger stripping through my camp.
Understandable, but we can do it one of two ways. One, where we can be strangers. Or two, we can learn to hate each other. He takes like a couple steps forward to get close to you when he says the hate each other thing, and he blows the smoke in your face when that happens. He stands slightly taller than you. His armor is now, you can see it is well made.
Yep.
I would say historically, you would know this isn't champion. This is not a level like a champion's armor that has been seen around the world and by you before. This is a person, but symbology of Tivich on it. He has a skull-like helmet, completely clean shaven with scars all around. One of his eyes is completely black all throughout, and the other is a normal looking eye color.
Well, the god of vengeance is not someone I would really want to be friends with. But
certainly someone you don't want to be enemies of. And we have no quarrels, stranger. yet. If there's
You're
no
right.
hobgoblin in this camp, hell, even if there is a hobgoblin in this camp, I don't have a single problem with you or anybody else here. Unless you make it a problem.
Listen, friend, there's no hobgoblins here. You should go search somewhere else.
He dusts off your armor a bit, like pushes up your collar, taps you on the shoulder. Last chance, kid.
Can I attempt to try and cast minor illusion around the camp? Or
Sure.
actually, minor illusion around.
You can try anything you want. You can now see the visage of a shadowy figure over Rolf, but because there's shadows, you like it keeps like blinking in and out of like you recognize there's a figure there, and then you're like your eyes kind of go away, and you're like, wait, no, it's just shadows. Oh no, it's a figure. It's shadows. Rolf is the only thing keeping you there, plus the cigarette light, well, the cigar light.
I want to like stand up so that my movement would catch attention and like make it look like I'm casting a spell, but really all I'm doing is Val, instead of being a humanoid in a sleeping bag, I just want to make it look like she's more of like a slightly raised rock that we're near with minor illusion.
He gives a pat onto your back, Rolf, and looks towards your friend and motions with the cigar. Looks like your friend wants to talk too. How about we go over there? No one has to die.
Got something to say, Andros?
You've just been standing over there for a while. I'm on edge, understandably.
No, he's looking for a hobgoblin wants to look at our camp. Told him no hobgoblin here, but he insists.
You could say I'm on a mission from God.
Well, come to the edge of the light then. Let us see you.
You've got it. As he walks into the light, I will get a nice photo for you. Anytime now, Zach. Anytime now. Anytime now. Find your time instead of us sitting here like assholes.
Shit.
That seems.
Who is closest to Val?
Up to you guys in camp.
Yeah.
I feel like we're probably
As
the closest, if I had to guess.
Yeah. I only have to trance for 4 hours too, so if you stall long enough, I'm gonna wake up.
My passive perception is 18, So
this
I'm
individual
assuming-
takes his sword off,
Yeah.
and it begins glowing that green you see as he's also now illuminating things. The other hand, he still has the cigar.
Mhm.
You just. How bright is that sword?
Very dim lighting at the moment. It's not as bright as what we're seeing here. It's
That's fine. That's fine.
that's like when it's going. Walks over to the camp with both Rolf and Andros. Halfling. Eldraine. That's interesting. Laudrin, sorry. Magic.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries.
I was honored.
Okay.
Would I, if my passive perception is 18,
You're asleep.
you got.
though.
I know. I'm just. I mean, he's passing by with a green light. I don't know how sensitive my character
Well,
is to light.
he's on the edge because what's his name said look at the edge of the camp.
Gotcha,
he didn't come
gotcha,
through
gotcha.
camp yet. And both of them
Gotcha.
aren't letting him in quite yet. There's this nervous distance that is clearly happening right now.
I also have a passive perception of 18.
Yeah,
Oh, good. Very good.
I assume he's not super like loud then. Okay.
He's not
worries.
super loud. Like his armor doesn't make noise when he walks, which is obnoxious. His smoke
That's
doesn't
annoying.
smell. When he's in the darkness for too long, he disappears from your vision.
One of those. Well, I can't see him because my eyes are closed and I'm dreaming of cool stuff. So.
Yeah, you are. You're on a beach
Yeah.
right now. Let's
Hell
talk about
yeah.
Val's dream while I buy more time. Or Ty's
Oh,
dream.
here
So
we go.
Ty, she's surfing right now. She is
Yeah.
surfing through a sea of chocolate and syrup and
That's
glimmerwinks and pumpernickels. And
Oh, yeah.
what do we have any more Dr. Seuss lines we got in here? What does he say the shit for Grinch during this stuff?
Oh my god.
He took the hubba and the blue and even the roast
Yep.
beef.
Yep.
While
The blup. Yeah.
while Ty is surfing,
Yeah.
all of a sudden fish start coming out.
Okay.
One
Yeah.
fish jumps, then two fish jumps,
Yes.
then a red fish jumps,
Ah!
then a blue fish.
Oh, thank God!
You missed everything.
Hey Reed,
Dead.
what the fuck is that?
Funny you ask.
You're sleepy, little bitch.
Okay, fine.
That's
I'm
what you
asleep,
would
I
see
guess.
if you were awake.
If I was awake.
Yeah.
But you're
I
not.
kind of gesture with my sword.
Yeah.
I'm also there's like also kind of like a slight but repeated like magical light as I'm still kind of casting.
Yeah.
Because I have to renew it before a minute comes up, so it's
Yeah.
just like a very subtle like switch of my flick of
So,
my hand behind my back.
So, Andros, you see he looks over as he's staring at the group right now in this silence, right?
And I don't
just
say anything. I just gesture
yeah.
with my scimitar.
He's going like halfling, Laudrin, rock. Definitely no hobgoblins here. You can feel the ticking and ticking and ticking, and then you have to renew your spell. You get the feeling he's purposely waiting out how long a typical illusion would go.
See, no hobgoblins.
No
Satisfied.
hobgoblins.
That's right.
That's good. And we need not be adversaries. I can be on my way.
Wonderful.
I'll keep my adventure that way. As he points going through the camp and directly over the rock.
Why don't you not invade our camp since we have no problem?
Now we're back to invading. I thought we have no problem. I'm just passing through.
I mean, if somebody approached your doorstep and said they were gonna leave your residence by walking through your house out the back, that'd be a little invasive.
Is your residence? Permanent residence, the middle of the forest?
It's our temporary residence.
I feel like the same common courtesies apply. Looks more like a war camp to me. And you boys sure look like you're ready for war.
Can't be too careful in these parts.
True. Very true. Seems as well you guys had a full meal tonight. Gives a distinct aura off you. How ready you are. Immune to things. Anyway. Sorry for wasting your time, boys. Best not wake up the rest of your group. Sleep well. Safe
Have a-
travels.
Have a safe travel yourself.
He puts his great sword away onto his back. Begins walking off. Not through your camp, but slightly off, like around your camp now. In that direction he's still pointed.
As he starts to move in the perimeter, I'm just taking my seat again,
Mm-hmm.
kind of trailing him.
Okay. He disappears into the darkness.
That was interesting.
Indeed. Well, let's get ready for our next watch.
Yeah.
Give it like another hour or so.
Sure.
Rest, wait, and then go between like who's next to Val and them?
Val, Ulo, and
We're
Tai.
probably both.
Yeah,
both of us.
I'll kneel next to Ulo and kind of start to shake him awake at his foot.
I'm sitting down right now. In a trance. So
shake the foot, but like trying to be near where I have the illusion running.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kind of say out loud, "It's time to wake up. Time to get ready for the watch." Just you, Ulo. You will let the rest of the party have their rest. Try not to arouse them too much.
all right.
And then I kind of like looking at Ulo, like make eyes towards the rock next to him where Val used to be. And then I'm gonna go like get in my own bedroll. I'm not gonna sleep through the night. I am literally just gonna keep the illusion up.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and give me a perception check, Ulo.
Very well. Well, that was low. But this. Wow, really? Rough, man. 10.
10. You hear distant falling of trees. That's about it.
The trees are falling?
Some in the distance.
Oh my gosh.
A giant trunk
trees
falls
just
from the
falling.
sky.
Not near you guys, but in the distance.
Yeah.
Mm. That's all.
Like I assume it's somebody cutting down some wood or something.
Yeah, at 4 a.m. You betcha.
Yeah.
You betcha.
Yeah. No. Before I go to bed, I'll be like, yeah, we had a visitor come by looking for a hobgoblin. Told him there wasn't one here. He looked quick and went on his way. So I don't think he'll be back, but just keep an eye out.
Doesn't appear there is one.
No. So just keep an eye out. Wake us up if anything happens.
Will do.
And I will go to bed. I trust.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have to do magic.
This stream is great.
Morning comes.
Does it?
Yes, everybody is
Oh,
awake.
God. Thank goodness.
Yeah, everybody gets a long rest.
Wow, I slept great.
I am
Yeah,
gonna.
Andros didn't sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a short rest.
Yeah. So Andros, you don't get a long rest. I actually need you to give me a con saving throw.
Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs.
Yeah.
I figured.
Yeah.
That's a
This
9.
guy's
You have
not
1 point of
very
exhaustion.
constitutionally savvy. Damn.
I'm actually very constitutional savvy. I had a bad roll.
You weren't
Oof.
this time, buddy.
Ooh. It's like
You hate to see it.
my perception check. I rolled a 1. I have +8, and then I had inspiration to use, so I used that, and I
thought
rolled
so,
a 1
yeah.
on that.
Yep.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
So, yep.
Love that.
What is the party doing?
I'm not gonna mention anything right away. I'm gonna just say let's pack up and go.
While you're packing up, Ty's gonna play a song for the camp and give bardic inspiration to, I don't know, Andros, because he looks kind of tired.
Pretty fucking tired.
And
Good
it just-
idea.
Yeah. Well, you never know. You never know
Well,
what'll
gonna
happen.
Walk up to Rolf and whisper in his ear. Do you think we should move quickly, or do you think we should try to avoid any danger?
I think we should pick up quickly, but go at a normal pace. I don't want to.
Do you think whatever that was is watching us? Do you think we need to slip into the shadows?
I don't know. I can't tell. I'd look around.
Perception check.
I'm also gonna look around to see if there's any signs. That's
I've been
11.
looking this whole time, so
Yeah. 15.
No, it's where he stepped. There are no markings. There are no footprints. He does not leave behind.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Classic.
nothing in the visible daylight right now, or even in the shade, besides the normal animals, ambience, and world. It's the start of a new day.
All right.
I think we just go like nothing's wrong.
Pick up quick.
I'm trying
I'll
to-
drop the illusion.
Is there something wrong?
I was talking quietly with Ulo.
Fair enough.
All right,
Give me a
let's
survival
move on.
check. How are you guys moving through the forest?
before we go,
Yes.
I am going to cast Pass Without a Trace so that we do not leave footsteps.
You got it.
Ooh, love it. That's a good call.
What's the bardic inspiration?
D6.
I'll do the survival, and I'll give myself guidance
Yeah.
You got it.
as I try to move us through the brush, kind of stealthily, just to mask our path.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's nice. 25.
25. You guys stealthily and slowly start making your way through the forest. You are able to spot and go to the side what looks to be a a roadblock of sorts in the forest as a bunch of trees have been piled up, impeding movement forward. It only goes in certain directions, so you can easily just go around it. It's a forest. But it was strange for it to be just here in the middle of forest. This was not here last time when you guys first came down this pathway.
I don't like this.
Are there any people?
No people within sight, no.
Does this appear to be the direction that I heard trees falling?
Yeah, for sure.
I will relay that to Rolf. I assume following closely.
Yeah.
I'll whisper it to him.
I don't like that at all.
Hey, Val, by the way. And I'm gonna pull Val back a little bit. So about Limerick. There's something, I guess, between Glimmerink and Ulo. Just be aware there's something demonic.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's odd.
Smell that Viz was complaining about was that.
Is that going to be a problem?
I don't know. But given the behavior from yesterday,
I
something to keep in the back of our minds.
there was a moment when he was looming over me that his face changed for just a moment. I wasn't sure if it was just me being nervous, but it was a monster. It's not the face that he has on. If that's the case, there are more things that we can do. Thank you for sharing that. I've got research to do. I have to make a couple changes. I'm gonna amend spell preparation.
Stop. Do you make a stealth check for me as you go to change spells?
Stealth check.
Plus
Yep.
10 you have.
Yeah, plus 10.
26.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, first things first, I'm gonna cast disguise self.
Why?
Become, because I'm aware
Are you?
that I am.
Oh, yes. Prior, yes.
yes, I am.
Yeah.
Nondescript human female.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna go in and change a couple of the spells. She would pop out, some of her tattoo equipment and some of the smaller tattoos on her hands and her arms. She would hold it down, and some of them would disappear, and then she would begin working on reinscribing different runes.
Okay.
And then when you transform, you delete all of that off of your body. Right? I mean, you're disguising yourself. You don't have runes on your body when you disguise, right?
Sure, yeah, of course.
I was gonna say that'd be pretty
All right.
telling feature.
You guys travel another day, and you guys set up camp. Who's taking watch? We're on day 2. One more day
I'm
till
probably
dawn
gonna
call.
try to get a rest early.
Yeah, you sleep.
Yeah.
I can take a
I'll-
watch.
Yeah.
I can take a watch with you if you want.
Yeah, sure. I'll do first watch again just because I'm nervous.
Yep. Perception checks.
I don't mind doing first either. Like, I'll just do it with you, straight up.
Yep.
Do
Do it together. Nice.
14.
18.
Used to long watches from training and combat experience, the two of you are able to pick up on animals that are going to come through your camp and shoo them away. On edge, it makes you worried that it could be anything seeking in the shadows. Pardon me, but nothing jumps out to the group in that moment. Nothing seems
If
out of the ordinary.
nobody had during the day, I'll just quietly and relatively basically fill him in on what happened the night before.
Everybody, including Val, or no?
Just a Ty who's up with me.
Oh, with you now.
Yeah, like I say, I had no idea.
Exactly. I was like, Ty doesn't know, so I'll just be, we had a visitor last night looking for a hobgoblin.
Ooh.
Not sure if we'll see him again.
Did he say anything? Did he mention Val's name?
He just said he was looking for a hobgoblin, and I said there wasn't any here.
Anything else? Just that's it?
He was pretty he said he was working for the God of Vengeance.
Did Val say something about that, right?
Yep.
Well, I think my gamble was right that's not great.
That is not great.
Well, I guess we'll just have to stay vigilant and be extra careful every morning and night.
We'll have to pay attention.
Yep. 2 people on every watch, I guess.
Yeah. And be smart. Andros was up all night, so we should probably let him sleep.
He looked a little tired.
Yes. But just keep an eye out for anything. He smoked a cigar, so you could see the light from it from far away. Although its smoke
Okay.
don't give a sense.
Okay. Well, I'll keep a lookout, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
Second watch.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to take second watch?
Ulo.
Ooh, low.
Val
me a
would
perception check.
volunteer.
Ulu, why don't you fill Val in quietly?
I will. So, Val, whispers. I didn't see him, but Rolf described it. Soldier, knight, person that God of Vengeance. I didn't see him, but apparently he was looking for a hobgoblin, so you might want to disguise yourself.
Good idea. Who does that? Becomes the nondescript female that she was all day.
Even so, maybe you should take a hiding position.
Sure. I'll
You can stay awake, but
hide myself.
don't
a
be
little.
in plain sight.
Yeah. I'll keep my ears open.
Perception check.
23.
11.
You can, Ulo, you see another person approaching, has a big sack on their back,
It's
holding
Santa.
both straps, is walking step by step toward the group. Looks like very short cut gray hair, but a little thicker on the top. Old man, maybe 50, 60 years old. Slacks, boots, traveler
Greetings,
as he's
traveler.
walking towards the group.
How are you today? It's quite late for an old man to be walking through the forest.
Oh, is it now? Is it actually night? You can see his eyes are like white and glazed over.
It is.
All right, that's not the safest to be traveling at this time. You wouldn't
Is
happen
there
to be an
anything I can help you
adventurer
with?
looking for potions or bottles, would you?
depends. What do you have?
Oh, I have a roaming shop, a traveling shop, as I am part of the Merchant Guild. As he opens up his shirt a little bit, and you can see
Flashes it.
the insignia of the Merchants Guild.
I'm not familiar with potions. I don't know what any of those are.
Not familiar with potions? You must not be from around here.
No, not quite.
We probably don't have money from around here either.
Fortunately, a bit dry, but perhaps I could come up with something if you have some interest.
Well, the most in-demand item is always our healing potions.
Where are you coming from, if I might ask?
Rumble. How far am I from Rumble right
I have no idea.
now? Right. Right.
For those at home, quite far.
I was like, I'm pretty sure that's like really
That's
far.
half of the continent.
Yeah.
It's right around the corner. It's right there.
And quite possibly the worst person to ask directions from.
Mhm. True. That's unlucky.
Well, if you can't afford anything or have no interest in potions or diamonds or weapons, I will continue my journey.
Diamonds, you say? Now that sounds interesting.
Yes, yes. You wouldn't be amazed at what they can do. Damage or bring the dead back to life.
How much for one of them?
Oh, I have one for 100 gold pieces, one for 300, and one for 500.
Let me check some. I start rummaging through Ty's pockets.
Yeah.
Do I wake up?
Yeah.
What
There's a guy.
what are you doing there, buddy?
There's a guy who wants to sell us diamond.
How much do they cost?
It said 100, 300, and I forgot the last one.
Well, all right. Let me just go out there with you.
Go right back. Promise.
Okay. I'll make my way out there.
As you
with
guys
my-
turn around, he's at your camp now. He's right behind you as soon as you guys stand up.
Oh God.
Oh,
Hello, sir.
hello.
This is my friend.
Hi. Here
Hi.
you sell diamonds?
Yes, yes, and many other things.
What kind of things you got?
Potions, diamonds, and a plethora of weapons.
Huh.
On the Merchants Guild, as he flashes the same thing again.
I assume I know of the Merchants Guild. Like it actually is the insignia of the Merchants
Yes,
Guild.
it
I
is.
hope. Okay, thank God.
Then again, you
Cool.
probably wouldn't be as familiar still, but it is.
No, I know. I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
actually know if I yet know that, so that's why I'm like, I don't know.
We're all-
I
The
would.
two guys are
That's why I'm
passed
asking.
I would only know. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
So which one do you want, Ulo? I'm assuming he has them like out for him to like point at or whatever.
No, he doesn't.
Oh no, he doesn't. Okay.
No, we're just talking.
Okay. Can I see your diamond collection?
Oh, one at a time. And as you can imagine, it's not the smartest to show all the goods. I've been jumped more than once. He reaches into his bag and produces the middle 300 gold piece diamond.
Is that the one you want, Ulo?
Maybe. Looks good to me. I don't really know how to use it yet, but I've been told by, Oberyn tells us stories. Powerful diamond.
Do they want a big one or do they want a small one?
Big, I suppose.
All right.
I don't know what size is what, but that seems like it'd probably be right. Maybe a
Okay.
bit large, but
Okay.
do I know?
Okay. And you said 300 for this?
Yeah.
Any room for negotiation there?
No.
All right, well, 300 it is. There you go.
When he touches your hand, you see his skin change color for a second and then go back to whatever it was as you guys exchange the diamond and the coin.
Color doesn't
My
change.
money.
Same skin tone as Ty.
Okay.
So just fair skinned. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, what kind of potions you got? Got any healing potions?
I do. Healing potions, yes. 50 gold pieces, 150 gold pieces, 350 gold pieces.
I'll take a 50 gold piecer.
Yeah, add a healing potion to your inventory.
The merchant
Boom.
says. I want to touch his hand.
You do?
Yep.
His skin turns gold and then disappears slightly.
That's interesting.
Oh. Oh, I see you're the hand-holding type. I do run into those.
Aha,
Sure.
now I have another one.
More like hand,
What was that?
more like hand touching.
Ah, and
Damn.
You said you had baubles as well. Is that something that Ty is interested in?
yeah, but what does
Yeah.
your mind imagine and I may be able to produce? Rings
Whoa.
and necklaces and
I like jewelry.
a ring that can shield your mind from unwanted individuals.
Hmm.
That sounds.
I go
good
and
idea.
wake up. I would go and wake up Val.
Val's awake.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Val is
I'm,
hiding.
Sitting here, like, pretending to look the other way, but, like, clearly listening to every interaction that's happening.
Hold on. Let me try something here. That's not gonna work. I'm trying to be stealthy about this, but I don't think I can. That's fine. How much for the warding?
350 gold pieces.
Dang. If I didn't buy that diamond, I had it.
I've got 20 on me.
Still short.
Would you trade for something?
Yes, trades are always welcome.
Ty, I saw you picked up that artifact in the cave.
Is that the thing that's worth 100 gold?
Yes.
Thank God. I was like, I was there for that shit.
That'll work.
Yeah, what if I throw this in?
That would be enough. Give me the gold in that, and that would be enough.
Just 20 gold pieces in this artifact?
No,
Or-
and all the money you had.
Okay.
You gotta get to 350 worth of value.
I have 190 currently.
190,
But it still is not enough.
210, 310. We need 40 more gold pieces for it.
Yeah.
Well, don't you know,
Val just coughs and then I walk over there.
There it is.
I don't look and just hand you a pouch of specifically 40 gold.
Okay.
Oh, we have another guest.
She's sick. I wouldn't go near
Yeah.
her.
Oh, yes. No.
I hand him the 40 gold.
Yeah. He takes his hand over towards you, and then all of a sudden he just shakes it, and a ring drops off into your hand, Ulo.
So that leaves 10 extra, I think.
There was no ring on the finger when it dropped.
Mm.
That's wild. That leaves 10 gold left over, right? Am I insane? 190 plus 100 is 290 plus 40 is...
Did give us 40, yeah. So that would
Yeah.
be. We were only 30 short.
Yeah, we were
fine.
only 30 short.
Please keep the 40. Thank you so much. Or please.
The 10?
Keep the 10. Keep the 10.
Okay. I'll just... I'm taking all 10.
Yes, please do.
Thank you, sir.
Anything else?
Do you have like cards?
Cards. Playing
Yeah,
cards?
like if no, like business cards or something. Like if we want to do business again.
Oh, no. You'll know me when you see me.
Oh, okay. I guess okay.
Are
Nice
all
doing
people in
business
the
with you.
merchant guild like you? Is that common?
We're very different like folk, but we all have one beautiful passion for selling.
And this merchant guild, you said it was in Rumble?
Oh no, I just came from selling in Rumble. The Merchants Guild is all
He's a
around.
traveler.
We travel looking for adventurers just like you. And we sell. It is extremely profitable. Everyone in this time of heroes wants to be the next heralds. It's good for business.
That sounds like a lot of effort. But good for you though.
It pays the bill. I see beautiful places.
I would hope so. I just gave you like a lot of gold.
If that's all, I'll be on my way.
Yes.
All right. Yep. Have a good night.
He trips over and falls on both Rolf and and Andros and touches both of them and then gets up. Oh, sorry. You know.
Did it look intentional?
Make an insight check.
I'm also mad. That seems suspect.
Fucking 6.
23.
I'm just so tired after being woken up by
Yeah, go back to bed.
Ulo
Ty.
in the middle of the night. I'm like, what just happened? I just spent a lot of money and I think I regret it.
It's like when you see an ad for dice at 2 in the morning. And wake up.
Yeah.
Where did those $120 go?
Where did all my money
He
go?
gets up and he continues on his way. Ulo, though.
Oh, jeez. What?
It definitely
just
seemed
happened?
like it was intentional.
That's what I figured.
Did I see
What?
him grab anything or?
No.
Okay. He just traded with that merchant. I assume Rolf and Andros kind of woke.
Oh,
up.
yeah. They got shaken awake.
Yeah.
If they landed on me, I'm going to check myself to make sure nothing
Yeah.
was
Nothing
taken.
stolen. Nothing stolen
Okay.
on when you guys check.
I just explained to them what happened really
Oh.
quickly, and I point him
Why
out. where
did
he
you
gets
break
out of the-
perimeter and let some random stranger into our cat? Like,
Uh,
do you not have any
I-
concern for our safety?
What do you
I
mean?
got another healing potion.
We got this ring.
I just look at it. I look at Rolf and just give him a look. Like, these fucking civilians.
Not a single person has had eyes on the outside of the camp for the past 20 minutes.
We also got this cool diamond.
I just kind of pinch my eyebrows and I just go back to
So
my bed.
while they're talking, I'm gonna get up and do like a perimeter sweep and just look, and then if I don't see anything, I'll stay up for like five minutes and then go back to sleep.
You see a bunch of local native animals that have like made away with some of your rations, but besides that,
No.
nothing of note to put you on worry.
I think we're good.
All right, are we taking your long rest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Final day, day 3. Give me a survival check.
I'm gonna do the same. I'm
Yep.
gonna start with pass without a trace, and I'll do the survival check. Guidance.
I will disguise self again.
And 17.
Okay. As you guys are going through the forest and doing your best to keep an eye out with no more strange occurrences, you guys begin to relax. You can literally see the city as the sun is almost going down on this final stretch. You're within a 6-hour walk of dawn call at this point. You're not quite out of the forest yet, but you're extremely close. And as you guys adventure through the forest and seeing all these different types of animals and smells and sights and sounds and so forth. I'd say... 1 second. Yeah, all right. Your group is continuing forward. You can see Dunk in the distance. And you guys hear the snapping of twigs as now behind you, you hear a voice go, "Would you look at that? A fucking hobgoblin." As coming out from behind the tree, you can see the visitor from the past couple, or from the 2 nights ago.
I look at Val. Val has a disguise up, correct?
All right.
I'm not sure what you mean.
I look around.
You look around and there's no one but you guys in this small little forest clearing and this individual. He walks closer to the group. "You're right, no hobgoblins. I must be mistaking it for a rock again. Or this dainty young woman, maybe. Or whatever your next dumb fucking illusion is. You're gonna continue wasting my time as I play cat and mouse chasing you around these dumbass forests?"
I think you were the one wasting our time. There's obviously no hobgoblin here. Why bother us again?
You see his eye glows and your illusion disappears. The black eye that you saw earlier, it glows with this like blackish white in a second, flashes, and then nothing. And now Val stands in her true form. Real shit at lying, kid.
Never was my strong suit.
So this is it. Hobgoblin. Lord of Vengeance, God of Vengeance. You got a debt to pay. You got the elemental?
No.
I'm going to
You got the head?
I'm going to slip the ring of mind shielding onto Val's finger while this conversation's happening.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
Not anymore.
Well, for 2 then. All right. Today you don't die, though. That's the good news. The bad news is vengeance is a cost. So you lose 2 things, plus a third one for dicking me around the woods this long. Throws it to the ground, takes his greatsword out. Your arm. Give me the arm.
Why?
I stand
Your
in front of
cost.
him. We don't owe him anything.
You don't want this. This will be so much easier. He pays his cost, and nobody dies. It's a simple cost. You're lucky he doesn't want a life.
That elemental wasn't his. And that demon was in our way.
Just like you're in my way right now. So by your logic, you're telling me I should obliterate you while you stand. You know, you are gonna learn why they call me the Paladin of Hate. The
I'm
way
gonna
you've
Summon
been
my
pushing me.
wildfire spirit, and I bonus action teleport us 15 feet away.
Okay. You guys go 15 feet away, and you see him just shaking his head.
I'm gonna step forward, step in front of Rolf.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look him in the eyes.
Well, you guys you're all 15 feet away now, right?
Yeah.
And he's just, like, he knows exactly, like, the direction as he's just shaking his head, and he's thinking about lighting up another one, but doesn't.
I'm gonna turn to Val. Which is your favorite?
Probably my right one.
Pay it.
Are you
Anders, what are you talking about?
are you serious?
Do you not see what's happening here? This is out of our depth. This is a god chasing after you. If they're giving you an option that doesn't remove your life, it might be the better option in the short term. And you can still go on with your life, missing something that was a part of you. I know that from experience.
I would probably listen to the guy with the stone arm.
I got your back. Whatever you choose, Val.
Same.
You said you said there was three things.
3 costs
Two
you're
things.
gonna pay.
Two things from your boss and one thing because you're petty.
I'm hateful.
What are the other ones?
It'll be paid. All I need is your arm. All 3 will be paid.
Okay. Give me just a minute. I turn to Ulo, and I
fucking
extend my
run!
left- No, I
Just get the fuck out of here, man.
Obviously, this is the last
extend-
thing we're doing tonight, but this is
Yeah,
why
I know.
we're still playing.
I'll take my quill and retract all of the tattoos up further onto my neck, beyond the point. All right, just make it quick. Don't let me bleed too much, please.
You won't bleed. He takes your arm, takes the blade. Your last 3 fingers here on your left hand, he cuts off those 3 fingers, slices them right off your hand. You lose a 1st level, a 2nd level, and a 3rd level spell slot.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fucked.
that's a lot. That's a lot.
I don't have 3rd level spells.
You only have
will.
one.
I
Yeah.
only
So
have
when you do,
first
you'll
and
have one
second.
last 3rd level spell when it comes.
Wow, that's a big boy nerf. If I ever seen one.
A debt is paid.
Okay.
It's
You know.
immediately cauterized, and as he looks over to you, Rolf, next time, tough guy, you die. And he walks away. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.